Look at me. I look like the Elephant Man. Even the chosen ones have to pay the price for making mistakes. I mean, was it a mistake though? I mean, I didn't take as much fluoride as everybody else. I'd rather keep my brain. I'll face the pain, you know what I mean? Anyways, I look terrible, I know it. Anyways, I just wanted to make this video because these are just my opinions and my thoughts, and I could have a conversation with Miss Patty, but things are really coming together here. This is what the universe is telling me, Patty. You and Ronald McDonald over there, you tried Britney Spears and your son. Let me tell you why.
When it came from Patty, no, it didn't come from Patty, so don't go and attacking Patty because of this video. I just wanted to prove a point, guys. That's it.
You know what point he got to me? Patty, like I'm just saying, if you're trying to Britney Spears your son, and I figured it out, God definitely knows. And I'd be less worried about the money and the bullshit that you put your kid through, but hey, I'm just trying to put the pieces together and willing to see where I put them in the wrong places so I can get them in the right ones. But this here fella has told us there's way more recordings than this. I believe that's what was said in another video. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what was said. And well, we all know that this video came from Patty because there's only 2 voices in the video. And see, here's the deal. I think there's lots of videos because, well, little narcissists, they know how to provoke somebody, and they also know how to put on a performance too. So that's why Patty's like, oh, anything you want, right? Patty, you're not as smart as you think you are. I think you're in big trouble. Like some of us remember when Ryan said that you and Ronnie were still fucking. I mean, that kind of got passed on by, but that kind of stuck in my mind. Why would you two be fucking again? And then it gets me to thinking, does Ronald have fucking videos or audio on his kid with conversations? Because it always takes me back to that where he said he had audio on Ryan and then he didn't. He had video, and he seemed disappointed that Ryan told him fucking go get it. But maybe you guys were trying to set up a stage or something like that. I don't know, like, weren't you doing things with his girlfriend, like tossing out meals and shit like that, making Ryan think a certain way when it wasn't happening that way? Yeah, it's called gaslighting. That's what Ronnie was doing with the whole drugs thing. Just keep putting it in his head. And then I think about the cop that kept saying he was going to bust. That's kind of weird, but I don't know how that comes together with you guys. But there's lots of weird things, though. Like, why did you give Dagburn that 10 grand? Like, weren't you working with that guy, too? With the one that ended up fucking Ryan over, too? Trying to get some bots after him. Wasn't he on your team, Patty? It's all sorts of... What'd that kid do? To become driven? Wasn't showing you guys enough love. Trying to make a better life for you? You wanted a Britney Spears on, man. Oh my goodness. I know this sounds weird, but I'm pretty sure. Like, please let me know where I'm wrong. How many recordings you got there, Patty? How many does Ronnie have? Because I'll tell you, I had the pleasure and honor to have some conversations with old Ronald. And well, he didn't come off as very loving. I don't know. That's just my feeling. But what would possess you to want to do that to your kid? Like, I don't get it. Why would you purposely? Like, it's easy to see. Like, you guys were gaslighting them. Like, that's easy to see. Why were you doing it? For the money? Control? Power? How do you think when you and Ronald find out there's a God and that, well, whatever voodoo, hoodoo you're into there, Patty, well, it's not going to work for you. Yeah, the only way is to know thyself. And that is through repentance. And you kind of understand, like, I don't, like, hey, Patty, you ever need someone to talk to? Dyfern's probably your guy. I don't, why would you do that to yourself? Like, somebody please let me know where I might be wrong. I don't want to think this way. Like I've said, I think she's a psychopath. But this is why I think that way. Like Dagburn says, there's lots more, right? Lots more audio. To me, it sounds like, why would Patty want to record so she could say she feared for herself? Why wouldn't she just come out right away? Why wouldn't you stay in a bad situation, even though you're willing to record it or whatever? What is it, for your protection? Like, you know what I mean? Kind of sicko parents do that to their kid. Especially when their kid just wants to provide for them. Oh, it's a weirdo world. Sick. Hey, doesn't the Bible said that these days would come? Hey, where the bad guy looked like the good guy and the good guy looked like the bad guy. And people were just twisted and sick. All for the love of money and the power over someone else. Rather than getting your own power, you want to take it from someone else. It's like Johnny Dagburn knows. Working ain't easy. Anyways, you guys let me know where I'm wrong. Patty, if you want to have a discussion, hopefully, like, when I go on camera with you, I'll look prettier. I don't know. Would you even want to be seen with me? Look at me. I look like the fucking elephant, man. Oh, man. Anyways, I think the big plan was to Britney Spears up church. And they failed. Because their son played them the whole time. He was telling everybody what was going on, so they couldn't use it against them. I mean, let me know where I might be wrong. I want to think that you people are swell and that you wouldn't do that to your son. But unfortunately, Dagburn let it out that he has lots of audios and somebody's provided them to him. And I would think that that was Patty. And the only reason you would audio somebody is, well, to try and set them up. I've set people up. But I really didn't. They set themselves up. My audios and videos speak for themselves. But whatever narrative you want to spin, right? I don't want to tell anybody anything. They can watch for themselves.